Welcome back to episode 161 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. In this episode, we have a lot to do, plenty of things to cover, and before we get to it, let's check out this new cosmetic blueprint. What did we get this time? Before we get too deep into this, let's see what we got. We have, some bright checkers. You know, I think we have this one already, but that's all right. I don't mind duplicates because we can always go into our cosmetics and change them by recycling extras and whatnot. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our colony summary and kind of look at what we are trying to accomplish here. First, we're trying to get this cosmic archaeology, so we need to get to the other asteroids, and at the same time, this works for both of these achievements. We need to establish mini pods on other asteroids. So this going to Lushani is probably going to be topped on our list of things to do in regards to the rockets. So we are going to do that probably within the next couple of cycles. Not okay, but pretty cool. We can probably do this pretty quickly. I'm going to wait to actually completely focus on this until we do our liquid hydrogen at the top of the base. So that is what we're going to do in order to get that achievement, since we do have Super Coolant now. Let's scroll down here. We're working on GMO, A-OK. We need dashas, water weeds, nosh sprouts, and gas grass mutant seeds. And we did send our good old-fashioned agricultural individual over there. I believe it was Quinn. Maybe it was Quinn. Maybe. Anyways, so we sent them over to the other asteroids, so hopefully we can get some nice mutated seeds pretty quickly here. We are working on Mind the Gap. We still need 900,000 different kilograms of material mined, so we're going to continue to provide that as we send rockets to and from space. So that's going to happen pretty far down the road, since we only have 100,000 since we started. So we have a second rocket, and that's going to help us get it much faster, but we do need more diamond in order to produce more of those capabilities in the future. Land dupes or rovers on all worlds in the cluster, so 5 out of 9. We will probably just send rovers to the other ones just to get this one completed, so that's not too difficult. Have radvolts travel a cumulative of 10 kilometers. We're almost there. We got most of this earlier when we were trying to do research, so that is going to get probably done within the next 100 cycles or so, as we get more diamond being made. Sweeter than honey, so extract uranium from a beta hive without getting stung. That requires carbon dioxide, so probably on Lushani we'll find those at the bottom of the asteroid, and we'll need to do some lead suits so that way they don't get injured from all the radiation and so on and so forth. And then of course, that's rad, run a research reactor at full capacity for 5 cycles. So these are just everything that we have left to do. We have accomplished, I'd say, majority of our goals here, but we are just going to continue working on our sustainability that we have going for us. And, you know, that's really important, especially when it comes to this stuff over here. So we took apart one of the different cool steam vent turbine, not cool steam vent, the cool steam vent setup we had with the thermal aqua tuner. It wasn't really doing the best it possibly could, and what we will probably end up doing is changing the polluted water to super coolant in all of our setups. So that's something that's going to happen in a little while. We will need more super coolant, so we're going to queue that up here, since we have plenty of materials to do so, right? So that's pretty awesome that we're capable of doing that without too much hassle. We can even just mop this up and call it a day. What else are we doing? We got plenty of water. Kind of. Okay, that's going through all of that water really fast. Let's check out the water we have over here. Okay. Yep, so we do have a bunch. Now this is going to help supplement the water that's coming in from up here, which is really good. I was looking at the temperature, and the temperature of this crude is really low compared to the ones that's over here. So all of this super coolant is doing a really good job. We just really need to focus in on making all of this. What am I thinking of here? We need to cool this off better. So we're gonna do bridge underneath again. Yep. And then let's go up to the top here and make some more refined cobalt since, oh, we don't have much left. Well, that's unfortunate. So what we need to do now is mine away some of the cobalt that's lying around. Like here, here, and kind of like all this right here. Or is that iron? That's all iron, isn't it? Yeah, cobalt down here, cobalt here. Do we have any more readily available? Right there, okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So at least that'll get us some more cobalt. My gosh, look at all this. It's a nightmare. It's almost, it's above the red line. Whoops. Okay. So let's have them finish all of that up. And then something that I was thinking of doing is making one pit, just one pit with the oil, the crude oil down here, and then just letting it all fall from the oil wells to the bottom of the asteroid. And then that should allow us to just pump it up wherever we need it and everything else. But yeah, I'm not sure if that would be easy to do. That'll probably take a little bit of time, so we're gonna focus in on getting this taken care of first. So all right, what else are we doing? We're going over here, and I do want to change this again. Let's yeah, there we go. Perfect. Awesome. All right, where's our third rocket? Third rocket's on their way back. Okay. No, I didn't want to go back to the other one. How long before we get more? Okay, 500 rad bolts, and this is only doing 63 per cycle. It's definitely not enough. And we can't do the lamp because the lamp is not good enough. Do we have any other options? Yeah, we don't have enriched uranium. Extracts from uranium ore. Food on Apollo. You have food. Thank you. So if we look at the radiation, the centrifuge depleted uranium in molten form. You know how terrifying that sounds? Yeah, that sounds terrifying. We're not going to do that here. We're going to do that on the other asteroid. Because over here, look at this. We have so much more radiation. Like if we put those here, it would just save us so much hazard. Here or here, 16, 1900 rads per second. And then over here, yeah. Definitely gonna be useful. We're gonna put some lead in this rocket. The one with the rover. Let's do lead. Okay. And then let's go down here. First, let's make sure we have some. We have a little bit. We don't have a lot. So we're gonna need to send some lead over here. Here. Lead. What else do we have in this? We don't need any bog bucket seeds anymore. Worn Atmosuits. We don't need critter eggs. Okay, there we go. So we'll send some lead over there. That way we can make some lead suits. Oh look, some more blueprints. We'll take some more cosmetic blueprints. We like those. Ooh, spinning in circles. And algae diagonal. I know we didn't have that one, so that's kind of nice. Alright. Temperature again. Yeah, that's looking great. I wonder if that's because all this is getting cooled off right here in the liquid itself, but it's really cold right here, so it might be this as well, this combination of the two. But yeah, this is doing wonderful. I just want to know why these are still overheating when we have what is it here? We have plenty of cooling going behind them. But that's fine. What we'll do is we need to make a liquid right here, maybe some super coolant. We'll grab it out of the pipe here, have a thin layer on the bottom, and then that will cool off these a lot better, I think. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. All right, how else are we doing here? Looks good. Okay, we're burning through the hydrogen that was in this, which is good. Starvation. I don't know why you're starving when you have food. All right. Let's get some... We have gold. We only have 400 kilograms. Let's do some iron, or copper here. 20 of that. Iron. 20 of that. Tungsten. 20 of that. Why not? Just keep it rolling here. There we go. All right. So oxygen is getting pumped really nicely all the way across to the different areas. This one stopped, so it goes up, over, down, and around, and then here it will not go down. We should change that right now, actually. Yeah. And then while we're at it, we do need to pick up all of this. Hopefully while we do that, it'll start to get rid of some of the kilograms along here. Yeah, all that is pretty warm. It's kind of leaking out. Right now, this area is not getting cooled off very well. I think maybe we should have another area designated for pumping that super coolant. Yeah, let's just do that here. We're gonna do, let's see, we want just some regular tiles. We don't need anything fancy. Something like this. Do some plumbing, liquid plumbing, and then we want a, this is temporary, right? So let's move it over one so that way we can get a reservoir right next to that. Okay, and then we want a reservoir that's gonna go right over here. And then we go up and over, right? So that's part one. Let's see. So this doesn't need to be like that anymore, but let's cut this off here so then we can take out this part of the entire loop. There we go. Almost done, and then we can break apart all of this. Alright, there we go. Cut this up. And then we can just get rid of all of that. Perfect. And the power here, that's only 1200 on that. So we can take a little bit more just to up and over and up, and then we will drop in a bunch of that super coolant, and then we will flip it around with having the reservoir instead of having that. So give them some time to finish that. Let's see, did we get some lead over here? Take a peek. Lead. No, not yet. Plenty of food. So we got surf and turf, grub fruit preserve, mushrooms just sitting there. How about over here? 27,000. So we've got a lot of cooked seafood. Right now, this is not. Now, why would that happen? Okay, so we need Atmo. Yep, that would be helpful. I'm not sure why all the Atmosuits just went right here. Oh, we were sending food over and that's why it was doing that. Got it. So Atmosuits, and then whatever else we have over here. Uranium ore. Is there radiation back there? No, there's not. Okay. Well, that's good at least, right? Alright, Ellie's just feeding the phosphorate to each one of those, which is good. Alright, let's make some higher priorities on these things. We need them done sooner than this. And then we have some super coolant in here. Do we have someone with the capability of plumbing? No, we do not. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Well. No, we'll just leave it like that for now. What I think we could do is actually take this ethanol and move it here and just use ethanol. I know it's not great, but I don't want to pull any of this super coolant in and out of there. Actually, I have a better idea. Oh. One, two, three. Okay. And then we have that there. And then we want one of these here. There we go. Okay, so instead of doing that, we're just going to deconstruct this and then reconstruct it. Because then we'll have super coolant sitting right here. We can just move it over here and then drop it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be great. these letters here. Okay. Rebuild it, please. We honestly don't need to rebuild it, but it's a good way to equalize the temperature. And turn that off. Okay. Now we need to put this as the top priority again. And we will be fine. Awesome. Idleness. Why are we idle? There's a million things we could be doing right now. A lot of water too. Let's go to the top. Check out our diamond. Not enough yet. How long before we have 63? Okay, so like 2.5. Okay. 2.5 cycles before we get ethanol, not ethanol, another diamond. How much do we get from that? 100 kilograms. Okay, so that's why it takes so long. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need more uranium. So I think it's definitely worth trying to get to the other asteroid, have it taken care of. Let's see, do we have food over here? I do see some hexalant. We could probably send some food of some kind. Do we still have the rover? Well, the rover's right here. You're idle. Oh. Empty the storage. And deconstruct the other rover. Yeah. Okay, so we want to go back here. We need to send, I think, a rehydrate, like dehydrated food, and then just have a rehydrator. So let's look at this. Okay, the rehydrator, all it needs is power, right? Yeah. So rehydrator, let's do food. It needs refined metal, which we can get. Why? Oh, that would be why. You're fine. I don't want to hear it. There we go. So we have some refined metal. What I want to do is just get a rehydrator put into place, because that will be probably the fastest thing. Like right here. So we need to send plastic and other things like that. Plastic. Here we go. So we need plastic. We need a couple other things. Plastic. Plastic. Okay. So now we're gonna sweep the plastic. All right, and then what else do we need? We need a refined metal. We'll do copper. Do we even have copper here is the real question. No. Doesn't really look like it. What do you mean starving? Then go eat. You have plenty of food. There's like 1,000,000 calories here. Okay, let's mop up all of that extra water. Yeah, I can't wait to actually make this work. So this is cold enough because it's a part of this loop here. All right. Did that get completed? It did. Okay. So I'm going to take some of the super coolant, move it here. Make that like the #1 priority. Same thing with everything else here. Because when all this is the same temperature, or not temperature, when it's all in the super coolant and we can connect up all the pipes, it's going to cool down these a lot better. So, come on, let's go. Good job, Quinn. Working hard. New principles. What do we got here? Salt water. Okay. Okay, now let's empty this. I mean, that just sitting there is probably cooling it down. But we want it even more cold. Alright, let's move a little bit faster on the pace here. The real question is, did we get some of that lead? It'll be over here, right? We are getting some now. Awesome. Alright, so now that that's being sent, let's turn off manual use, let it send all that lead. Awesome. Definitely what we like to see. We have another coffee mug that we can put right in here. Again, we're trying to get enough to compensate for all the duplicates. We have 22 of these pedestals, so we're going to try and collect enough to have one per dupe. We are still doing 40% running to their jobs. Kind of bizarre, actually. Alright, so we got some of that here. What else are we going to put in here? We're going to put... so we got the plastic. What else? Plastic. Copper. Don't need algae. What about oxalate? Yeah, we'll throw some oxalate in there. I'm doing that as a precaution. 5.8 tons. Whew. Here we go. That'll be good. That'll be plenty. Oh boy. They're really happy. I hope nobody gets so mad. Nobody's getting injured. Okay, well that's good. We also lost all of our... all of the fish got murdered by the poke shells that were in there. Kind of a whoops. Kind of not a whoops. That's okay. We had so many in here, but that's alright. I don't mind. We've got Paku just sitting around in this, so it's not a big deal at all. Let's wrangle these guys though. Let's put them where they belong. Hip eggs. Stone hatchlings. Yeah, we could do some stone hatchlings. Water's looking good. Okay, that's good. Let's look at our temperature. What's going on here? Okay. rising pressure, so this is kind of cooling down. Negative 71 and negative 72, okay. We have ethanol in this one, but we probably, I really don't want to mess with this because it's working well, but we have the super coolant now, so it might be worth it just to change everything. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a point to do that though. 5.9 tons, okay. All this is almost done. Let's check our other asteroid. Okay, so all of that, look at that. That little bit of super coolant changed everything. But now it's about to get even better, right? Because what we are going to do next is we're going to cut this here. Let it go through. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now it's going to go through that one. We're going to cut this one back. Perfect. Okay. So now, super coolant on super coolant. And look at how cold these are going to be getting. Yeah, that's way, way better. Wow. What a difference. And we're getting extra power because of how hot this is getting. I mean, we're going to be wasting some of the power right here because we don't have enough to cool it down. But it was sitting there because these were not efficient. Yeah, we're probably going to still add this loop here. As long as the super coolant doesn't need to go any colder, we'll see. We'll just leave this alone for a little bit and see how it goes. We got, we are preparing all of this. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we didn't completely get ready for this. How about like that? Pretty happy with this though. We'll just watch this temperature and see if it goes down. Same thing up here. We could totally change these to super coolant too. Yeah, we're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna make it a mission to do that super coolant. We don't need a lot right now, but start with this one, work our way down. If we put super coolant in this loop, it will help since we will be using like way less power, right? Because we'll be saving on the conversion, but I think we're more concerned about getting things done correctly. Like this is overkill. I really could just make this so much simpler. Whew. Food has decayed, not the pepper nut. That's alright. Alright, have we gotten any seeds from these yet? No? We did from this one. Okay, well. Oh, we have a bunch of polluted mud, hip egg, polluted water. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's take a look at the temperature over here. Oh yeah, things are starting to really cool off now that we definitely made the correct choice here in changing the way that that was working. Yeah, but the temperature is going up again. Probably because of all the sulfur, right? It is super hot and super cold, super hot, super cold. I'm not sure if that's the right tile to do that in. I think it is. What are your thoughts? Let me know. Because that, I thought that that was majority of the tiles that get flashed with the heat. At least when I was doing some testing with the magma on the volcanoes, that was the right tile. So that's kind of why I thought it was the right one for this. Like I said, let me know what your thoughts are. 800 watts. Our batteries should not have any issues. Okay, robots over here. Are we not capable of reaching... Oh, copper ore. Oh, copper and oxalite. Algae, algae. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to get. Can't reach those. Oh, that's iron. Okay. So when we send our duplicates here, it looks like there is a lot of materials. So this is going to be probably an easy colonization, right? Definitely think it's going to be an easy colonization. All right, let's go up here. We need some more Atmosuits, or we need Atmosuits worked on. So we're gonna put that right here, I think. Refinement. No. Stations. It's Exosuit Forge. Okay, we're gonna put that here. Yeah, we do need it at the highest priority. Why not? That'll be really helpful because we need to. I mean, if we look at how many worn Atmosuits we've got. So many. Okay. This is why I am pretty... I was happier when all this was separated. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Disable the building for now. So that way they can start making those Atmosuits. Oh, it's pretty warm. Look at that. It's gonna turn right into igneous rock in a moment when all this temperature starts going down. Looks great. Why are we yellow alert still? Oh, there they are. There we go. Yeah, we need to set this up pronto. Pretty happy with the way that this turned out, though. I'm definitely happy that I was able to kind of put some stuff together. Oh man, it's taking a long time to get all this to turn into igneous rock. Speaking of which, let's go all the way down here really quick to the petroleum boiler. Why are we suffocating? Yeah, now just get out of there. Should be fine. Okay, like move up here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we need to repair Atmosuits forever. We have jet suits. We can make a jet suit. Well, that's sweet. Yes, please. The only drawback that I'm seeing to having stations like this is if the suits are damaged and they go to take it off, then they get stuck in between the two, which kind of is not good. You're cold. Okay. Well, we'll make some jet suits. Maybe we'll have jet suits up here only. Maybe have them drop it off and go back and forth. Why did you even go in here? It made no sense. Unreachable food. Cooked seafood. Is that not in here? Cooked seafood. Oh, it's disabled by automation grid. There we go. Now we should have food again. No problem. Alright, cargo is pretty filled up. We've got our rover. I think we're gonna send this one more time to Lushani before we send our duplicates. So what we're gonna do is put the crew, let's make our way to the rocket so we can go to the other asteroid. And then, oh, we have storage in here. We need to deconstruct that. So we get gold, fullerene, refined carbon, rock, regolith. All of the cool things. Okay, let's go here. We're just gonna go to Lushani. Let's take a look at all this stuff here. Go inside, check out the food. Food is, oh my gosh, we have a lot of food. All right, let's do this and launch. There we go. Fantastic. New printables, what do we got? Slickster larva or briar seed? Briar seed it is. Alright, rocket's gone. Haven't done too much over here since we've colonized it for a little bit. Let's see, what else are we doing over here? We need some more food. So, oh, all that's gonna be done in a moment. I mean, we could just send some more. That's probably the best way to go about it. Oh, we're pulling through a lot of the petroleum. Okay, the temperature is going down. We are deleting it, so these other ones might not be necessary now that these are working properly. I mean, the other part is they were made out of lead, right? And when that stuff's out of lead, that's probably not helpful. You know what we could do? We could also open this up so all the sulfur cools off as well. Let's do that. Thought it was necessary not to, but there we go. If we do that, we can't make our way up. Sandstone. Alright, how is the temperature in here? Alright, so this is still, it's below 70 degrees. This is below 50 degrees. All this is getting pretty cold, which is what we want. All of this is working out great. This one is not. Now, that's probably because of this right here. We can't really cool down the specific area because it's going in the tile underneath it. So we will probably have to change the way that this is laid out. So how do we do that without too much hassle? Well, like so. We take this, we go over, flip this over here, bring this in, we go over and up, and then we can redirect the flow in that manner instead of the way that we have it now, and then we can go up and over just to cool this section off. Okay, now if we look here, the temperature of that is going to go down pretty quick, especially with the super coolant behind it. Right, we're cooling off the sulfur that's inside of the super coolant here. So hopefully that does what we need. Rocket is in orbit already. Don't you love that? All right, let's do deploy, whoosh. All right, we're gonna pause for a moment. We're gonna go to Luciani. Oh, that bug is happening again where you can't click on the payloads to break them open. So the only way to fix that is if you reload. Yeah. But that's okay. We're gonna kind of focus up on what we have going on right now. We need food and we can't do that. Ugh, we need plastic. That's the issue. That's alright, we can deal with dirt. Right, we have some dirt here, so we could make mush bars. Let's just do this. Yeah. Go that way, go this way. This ought to be, oh, there's water weed right there. Okay. Look at all that gold. That is awesome. And we did find a aluminum volcano. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's send our rocket back. Let's change, go back home. And then we're gonna change what we have on this rocket. We're gonna put 2 Trailblazer modules on there. I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay, we are getting that completed. Looks good. Now we can do Super Coolant again. So we can get this a little reservoir filled up with the extra Super Coolant. There's not a lot, but that's still 19 extra bumps in the road. Not in the road. In the pipe. Okay, looks good. Alright, did we get some super coolant in here? We did. We have 800 kilograms, which is 80 pipe segments. 16, 32. How much is this? 32, 30. Yeah, we don't have enough yet. We're gonna need some more. Let's sweep that up. We need a bunch more if we want to swap that. Oh my gosh, they're angry. How about we attack them? Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of those. Put those claws away. We don't need no claws. Alright. That would be why. Because we decided to take out the Pintro egg when we should not have. Oh, that was the other one that we needed to put away. We needed to, or not put away, we need to put the Rock Crusher. Oh, we don't have enough space. That's okay. That's alright. Maybe we'll just throw it like right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Then we can just make whatever we need with that. Super Coolant, let's do 20 more. Okay, how are we doing now? Did we get any more? No, we did not. Oh, 200 kilograms. There we go. Okay, once the rocket lands, we will be able to start getting that ready to go. Remove the extra coffee mug. Okay, let's build our cargo right above that. Yeah, looking good, looking good. How about our plants? What's our plants looking like over here? 83%, okay, we're getting closer. Oh man, did we really need to make sure that Ellie is not farming. Okay, Ellie's not farming, Quinn is farming. That's pretty much all Quinn is doing. Trapped. Who's trapped? Ay, ay, ay. It happens all the time. Okay, you can stay trapped until someone saves you. I mean, you can breathe, right? I think like the only other thing we could do is put like a suit full of Atmosuits in, or a storage of Atmosuits right there. I think that would be the only other thing that we could do. That would make sense. Not sure what the best option for that would be. We definitely don't need that much wire though. Or this. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we are getting another suit. Full bladder. Do not pee in the radiation zone. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're gonna leave that alone. If we don't look at it, it's gonna be... We knew that was coming. We totally knew that that was coming. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's gotta happen. Gross. Oh, we did make some more diamond, but it was not enough. All right, what are we doing over here with our little guy? We don't have much going on there. Okay, we made all that. Can we? No. Can't break open that. We can break open some of this though. Just don't make it so you can't get out. I think that is like the worst. Yeah, do that. Go straight down and then... Oh yeah, that'll give something to do. Perfect. Awaiting iron ore. I see. All right. How's our water? Water looks good. Pipe is blocked. What do you mean pipe is blocked? There we go. That would be why. I knew something was off. Alright, how did... Oh. Let's get our last cosmetic blueprint for this week. A dreamy retro wall polish. Awesome. Okay, we are... Okay, 130, 140. Here, we're gonna stop this here. Okay, so we are at 140 tiles. So let's just do some quick math here. So that's 32, 62, 74, 86, and then all this down here. Uh, 98. Let's keep doing this. 110. Yeah, we're not there yet. We need more. Okay. We'll just wait till this is pretty full, and then we'll swap it out. Awesome. There we go. I mean, we will add this section to that, I think, as well. Yeah, we will probably have to. We don't want that to get hot. I really hope we can get some of this extra mutated plant soon. A little bit longer to go on that. Let's make some tofu. Forever tofu. And then how would we make spicy tofu? We would need the gas range for that. Okay, what's the temperature of super coolant? Is pretty warm. I mean, it's 4 degrees. Once the liquid sulfur geyser stops, everything will get colder and colder. Yeah, this kind of got a little bit more orangey, I guess. Well, why is that 500 degrees? Trapped. Someone was trapped. I'm not sure who it was, but they were definitely trapped. Okay. Looking good, looking good. 1,600 or 60, yeah, 1,600 kilograms. So we're gonna wait until we get a little bit over the yellow, the midway point. That's gonna help us out tremendously. Body temperature. Atmosphere. Interesting. Oh yeah, look at all that. It's all getting colder and colder. Yeah, I think something along the lines of this setup is going to work better to cool down the steam vent. I mean, I'm sure it's overkill but I like that idea better than whatever this other version we had was. I think it'd be a lot easier and simpler just to cool it all off. So we're gonna do that eventually when this gets dormant. We'll open it back up, kind of change the setup. It is pretty warm in there right now, so we can't like do too much. Unreachable food. Oh, you know what? Is there tofu? Pickled meal. Okay, and tofu. Okay, and then we want this to be... Oh, it's going to be active in a second, so... There we go. Pickled meal. Any food? No, ethanol though, so... Grab that. Meat. There we go. Get all that out of there. Let's go over here and send some food over. That way they don't starve to death. We really don't want that. So let's go edible. What do we have in the fridge? Right now we have surf and turf. Okay, surf and turf it is. All of them. Oak rose. So many. Alright. That means this is dormant, right? It is. Next activity, 5.8 cycles. Okay. Looking good. We got a bunch of more super coolant. Did we send it? We have been sending more and more. Okay. Yeah, we are going to need a bunch more. $60 cycles in this is the next dormancy, so we aren't going to be doing too much in this for a while. It's going to take some time for sure, and that's all right. We'll just focus on our other stuff. Okay, so here, let's deconstruct this one. Let's get rid of the rover module. Okay, we're gonna put at least one trailblazer, maybe two. We really need to get that other asteroid taken care of because it's got all the radiation. We need to get the beta hives, all of that good stuff. So we're gonna probably send some duplicates that don't require too much. What am I thinking of here? Too much morale. So because if we send someone that has all the skills, like say we send like Hassan over there, 20 morale, we would have to really be on top of the buildings, getting all of the different things set in motion for that. So we may end up sending someone that is not too heavy on that, like Quinn, for example. Since we need to, yeah, we'll probably send Quinn when we have the crops done on the second asteroid, because we still need to get this one's ready, and then this one will be ready shortly. Oh, we need to have a lead suit. That lead suit. Do that forever, and then let's get 2 suits made, please. But that's why we had 2 of those. We want to be ready. Meep. Good job, Meep. Taking care of business. Okay, we got some surf and turf, so that's pretty awesome. Giving us a little bit more morale on the second asteroid. Let's go to the top here. Check out our rockets. Okay, all that is done. Trailblazer. Okay. If we make it out of steel, that might be good. Yeah, we'll make it out of steel. One. Oh, we don't have enough for a second one. That's fine. We'll just send one duplicate at a time, and then we'll come back. Yeah, that's not going to be too big of a deal. I didn't realize it would be that big of a difference. Yeah, let's get that out of there. Pronto. Alright, so that's good. We still need more food. Tofu. We have tofu, but we don't have surf and turf. Did we forget to turn it on? Yes, we did. Oops. Not a big deal. Look at that. We're getting all of the super coolant. Looks so awesome. Alright, so now we're a little bit in the yellow. We have 240's worth. So what we are going to do is a couple of things. Number one, we're gonna try something. Don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna build this here. Try to open up this one. See if we can get the liquid thermo sensor in here. Let's look at the what am I thinking of here? Automation. Okay. Yeah, if we can build this out in the corner, that would be awesome. I don't know if we can. I'm gonna have them try. Because I'd rather have it here than have it here. And then we would need to fix the piping, but that's an easy fix. Okay. Good. Let's deconstruct that one. Make you out of gold. It says it's unreachable. Okay. It is unreachable. That's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're going to fix this. I'm tired of looking at it being incorrect. We gotta go there, there. And then yeah, we need to vacuum this out. And then we're gonna put something else here. I don't know what. Alright. We're gonna do kind of what we're doing on the other asteroid. We're gonna put this together and then we're going to go in and fix this. Actually, we're also gonna give us a little bit more no, we'll be fine right here. But I need it to look nicer. I want it to be better, you know, from other mistakes. I want it to look nicer. Yes. Because cosmetics are the true end game in almost every game that we know of, right? Okay, let's flip this around with O. And then... yeah, let's make this a higher priority, and then when we close this off, go here, and then we can close this ladder. Alright. Looking good. Give them some space. Did we? We did not. Do we have any more uranium? Uranium. And then we want to do this. There we go. That would have been helpful. I mean, now at least this one and these other ones are going to get blasted with a little bit of this radiation lamp, since that is when it needs to have the radiation. It's when they are harvested. Thank you for that, by the way. The viewer that provided the answer to my question, it was, you know, it was, you only need to have the radiation required at that point. You don't need to have it over cumulative over time. So, what else are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're over here. We're checking out how cold this is. Oh yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. That was probably one of the best decisions I've made so far, I think. And the steam is going down in temperature, and we are getting a lot of extra power from that. Okay, let's go back over here and check out this. All right, we got 260. Okay. So what I want to do temporarily is shut this off. And then we are going to put, what do we put in here? Do we put crude? Since it's going to be hot, yeah, crude is probably the best bet. So we're going to build this, we're going to fill it up, and then the next step is going to be, oh, they can still get down. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Now, do we have crude laying around somewhere is the real question. We do right here. Sweep. And sweep. Yep. Cozy. All right, so that's pretty good. I think we need to change that to sweep only, though. Yeah. Oh, nice. We did it. All right, so we're going to be quick about this. We're going to change this right away. We're going to get rid of all the atmosphere. We're going to go 1. Because they're in an Atmosuit, so they can get in and out of the steam without taking any damage, right? So we're going to get rid of that temporarily. Yeah, we're going to make this right. Okay. So now these atmospheres are separated. There we go. I know this looks kind of weird, but what we're doing is we're just getting rid of this atmosphere without having to pump it out. So it doesn't really have anywhere to go but this tile here and then this tile here. So when this is done, then we'll go back in and then we will delete all these, make the thermo aqua tuner the way it needs to be, right? Because Dom did a bad thing and we made it the incorrect way. But that's okay because we are correcting our mistakes. Okay, what we need to do as well is we need to take this and we need to plumb that so we can get rid of all the extra. Okay, let's deconstruct you, and all of you. And that's gonna be the highest priority. Alright, we need to not send that much food anymore. No more. We should have a lot of food now. Oh, that was too much. Damn, that was way too much. All that is not gonna do anything but... Do we have surf and turf in here? We do, okay. We need to make that frozen. Like super cold. Yeah. That needs to get fixed as well. We don't have a way to fix that right now. That's okay. We'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's continue what we're working on, which is this right here. Okay, now we're in a vacuum. Right. Okay. Oh boy. Well, that is all right. That is why we put enough, 2 different liquids here, and that's all right. Come on, let's get this done so we can close it back up. Really? Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright, now let's get rid of these 2. This should be a higher priority as well. Alright, so now we'll fix that. I know this is gonna make some people very happy. It's making me happy just thinking about it. Okay, we're gonna put you here. There we go. Alright, why are we taking that much damage? Are there angry poke shells? Okay, we should be fine. Okay, let's get that done. Pick up all this material, please. And then the last thing that we'll need to do is just get all this water out of here. There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna do that and then cut the pipe. Okay, so that needs to be 0. Awesome. Yep, we're gonna take this and we are going to change the route. In a moment, once Liera is done. And Steve. Good job, Steve. Good job, Liera. You guys are doing wonderful work. We don't need any of that, though. But what we do need to do is cut the pipe here. Okay, all that's done. Now, what we do is we change this to go over, up, and over, right? And then this goes over and up. We cut the pipe here because we don't want it to go that way. We want it to go down and around and around and around and over and then in. And then cut this here. And then that should be fixed, right? Then we cut the pipe here. Right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Done, 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 done. Okay, let's get that extra piping back for more materials. And this is good because we're changing it for the super coolant anyways, right? Perfect. All right, so now let's get all this material back. They go like 9. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. What is that? It's just water? Yeah, that water will evaporate soon. But we did a really good job of changing everything out here. I'm just pretty satisfied that we were able to do that without too much of an issue. Okay. I just want to get all the materials out and then we will be good. We'll leave that alone. Let's go to the other asteroid, take a peek as to what's going on over here. Look at our cooling. Let's take a look at our food. We have 600,000 calories, and that is... that's a lot. Let's do blueprints, shine nymph eggs. Perfect. Alright, let's take a look at our cooling. Looking great on both ends, over here and over here. This is going to stay hot probably for the forever, right? We are deleting a lot of the heat, and all this is staying nice and cold. Yeah, that liquid sulfur is just turning right into the material right away, and I don't think we're losing any because it's not turning into a solid and then breaking. It's just going right into the pile that we have here. Wow, we have literally 37 tons of sulfur right here. That is a lot. Okay. And we are not dormant yet, so we're not out of the woods with that one. Not for a little while at least. Okay, we've got more petroleum being made in there. That looks good. I'm going to take a look at our dashas. Okay, 54%, 27%. How much are they growing? Okay, 6 cycles per, so that's not terrible. How long do we take? 5. Okay, 5 kilograms per cycle, and 21 cycles? Wow. Okay. That is quite the number I was not anticipating, actually. But still, we are accomplishing it slowly but surely, right? We have our radiation. They're getting blasted with 1,000 at least on this one, and a little bit less than 1,000. So we have a really good chance of getting the mutated seeds. So hopefully that will happen here. Let's see, where's Quinn? There's Quinn. Quinn's going to take a nap with soggy feet. Ew. Super cold over there. Yeah, we may need to put a heater down so that they can get the frost buff. Okay. Wonderful. It's looking great on this asteroid. Alright, so that stuff looks good. We're still struggling to pick up all of this stuff. You know why? Because we have nowhere to put it. Because we decided to do that. So what we're gonna do is put the automatic dispenser right there. Yeah, I know the decoration value is like terrible right here, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Alright, so now they should pick up everything. We shouldn't have any issues. There we go. See, it starts. There we go. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So that looks way better. It doesn't look awkward with the weird liquid pipe thermosensor over here. You know, I gotta go back and look at those episodes where I actually did that and just try to like think through, why did I make that happen in that way? It just doesn't make any sense. But we are going to slow it down right there, everyone. We've accomplished quite a bit. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, especially because we definitely needed to fix this. This is something that doesn't happen very easily, where you can go in and just make changes. Since we had crude oil in both of these squares, it stopped anything from this atmosphere touching the other side. So this worked out really nicely. In the next couple of episodes, what we are going to work on is attaching the cooling to this cool steam vent system. We may just try to cool down this section with this system, and then we're gonna work on sending one or two of the duplicates to the other radioactive asteroids. So that's some stuff to look forward to for Monday's episode. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and if you're watching this on Friday, have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next one.